What is up, Reds? What a fantastic match that was, man. 7-2 over Lincoln City. We got to see some of the young guys today. Fantastic match. And I just got to say, this week has been exhausting for me. I had some exams today, but luckily everything went well. I'm just pumped to get on and chat with you guys. So throughout the show, make sure you leave your thoughts in the chat. And if you're new, give me a hashtag new and then subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get this show underway, guys. So let's look at the stats, right? Let's just break it down. It was 7-2. We had some great performances, guys, okay? Xherdan Shaqiri, the free kick, it was pinpoint accuracy in the upper 90 on the right side. The free kick was great. Takumi got on the score sheet twice. I mean, everything looked good. Curtis Jones even got on the score sheet twice. That second goal was remarkable. Just his body control to kind of spin the defender. And then even though it took a deflection, he still had to finish. It was very reminiscent of the Everton goal last season. Everton goal. Not as good as that one. Don't get me wrong, not as good as that one. But Marco Grujic even looked good, guys. Marco Grujic got his first Liverpool goal, I believe, not counting preseason. First Liverpool goal. And Divock Origi, how about that first? I think it was first time finish on the breakaway, guys. I think it was first time finish on the breakaway. But welcome to everyone who's in the chat. Cheyenne, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Shauna, thanks for being here. And we got Carl in the chat. What's up, my man? And yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts. But Francisco really was a good win. We looked really good. So yeah, let's go into these stats here. All right, let me share my screen with everyone here. Let me go into the Chrome tab. So I'm just going to use ESPN because I was watching on ESPN Plus, guys. So if you look here, all right, obviously 7-2. I showed you the goals here. Xherdan Shaqiri's great free kick goal. Phenomenal. Let me know what you guys think of Xherdan Shaqiri back on the field. He was subbed in the 75th minute, but still put in a great performance. Minamino looked great. I thought Minamino looked great. Curtis Jones, another level, guys. I mean, that kid is talented. That kid is talented. I mean, I still can't get over just the body control to spin the defender and then do a little step over and then rip one. It was just a good goal. Marco Grujic's goal was great too, although the defender wasn't really pressing him. Divock Origi, first time finish, literally just pure power past the keeper. All right. So if we look at possession was so lopsided, guys, right? We had 72% possession to their 28. 15 fouls for us, 11 for them. One yellow card for them, no red cards, of course, no offsides. Corner kicks relatively even, actually, because coming out in the second half, guys, they looked pretty good. I'm not even going to lie. Coming out, they were attacking. They ended up getting those 2 goals, even though Adrian played extremely well, I think, in my opinion. 5 saves apiece, right? But, I mean, coming into this game, if you look at their form, they had won their last 5. You know what I mean? And then if you look at us, of course, 3 wins, but that counts preseason as well. So it probably counts preseason for them as well. No, these are all legit games. So yeah, they are a League One side. But still, guys, it was fun to see the young guys out there. And we got love from South African here. Absolutely love it. Thanks, Darren, for being here. Who was man of the match? I thought Curtis Jones was remarkable. But, I mean, literally, you'll have to choose for me. Guys, let me know your man of the match in the chat. I can't choose a man of the match. I mean, everyone looked good. There were points in the match where I was like, yeah, got to give it to Adrian. But then, then there were points in the match where I'm like, yeah, got to give it to Harvey Elliott. Then I'm like, yeah, got to give it to Curtis Jones. I mean, guys, it was just great. Honestly, my favorite parts of the game, I loved seeing Grujic get a goal, and I loved seeing Origi score. I mean, man, I like Origi. I think everyone likes Origi. And if I had to choose one, man, this is tough. You can't do this to me. Man of the match, I'm going Curtis. I'm going Curtis Jones. Let me know your man of the match in the chat, guys. But yeah, overall, it was a good match. I'm going to open it up to you guys. Let me know what you think. I think that this is a good sign, okay? Because there have been times, where we've had these matches where, to be fair, before I start, Klopp put out a relatively strong side in the first half, okay? It was stronger than I was expecting. I was expecting all younger players. Yeah, I agree. 100% Curtis, man of the match. Curtis, just phenomenal. That spin goal. I'm going to say it at least 100 times for the rest of this chat, so just be prepared. Spin the defender and just rip one with the right foot. Great. He's great. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Klopp. Yeah, so Klopp's picked this side. He picked a stronger side than I expected. I did not expect Van Dijk to start, okay? It was nailed on that I thought Tsimikas was going to start, right? Williams, the center back that played next to Van Dijk, and then next to Fabinho in the second half. Can't remember his first name. Let me know what his first name is in the chat. I'm forgetting because I didn't even know the kid existed until today. I'm going to be honest, but he played relatively well, right? He got a little lazy at the end of the first half, early second half, but overall played well. Tony Madden, good to see you, man. I do think Curtis Jones, but I think Minamino had a great game. I agree. Minamino had a great game. Curtis Jones and Grujic were immense. I 100% agree. I thought Grujic was great. His passing was pinpoint. He was splitting the lines beautifully. Curtis Jones, man of the match for sure. Jones, man of the match. Liz Golden. Yeah, everyone's saying Jones, so I'm going to go with Jones. I think Jones was good. Reese Williams, thank you. Reese. I knew it was Reese or something. But yeah, Reese Williams looked solid. Some of his long passes were fantastic. Nico played well too. Yeah, Nico played well too. Harvey Elliott looked good. Harvey Elliott took on some really successful dribbles. I think he looked really good. But back to what I was saying, I think Klopp went with a stronger side than I expected today. But it's good, all right? It would be a bad scenario for me if he went with a strong side and we pulled out like a 2-1 win, right? But it was 7-2. And to be fair, we dominated that game, okay? Their goals, they were becoming aggressive at the start of the second half. They deserved at least one of those goals. I think the first goal they deserved. But, Adrian played well, But overall, guys, it was good to see the young guys and the passion. Everyone on the field was remarkable. Like, the energy was there. They wanted to play the match. It didn't matter who it was against. They were out there to destroy, okay? And our counterattack, even without our normal front three in there, and our normal midfield, was quick. And, granted, Lincoln City, League One side, they're not going to, like I said with the Grujic goal, they didn't press him. He was right on the edge of the box. Grujic was just taking touches, and he's like, oh, no one's pressing me. I'm just going to rip one. That's the difference between, the tiers of English football, in my opinion. You don't have that urgency on defense. But even with that in mind, this match was great to watch. Yeah. So let's go. Darren Geetsman here. I'm a bit disappointed that Diogo Jota didn't start, but at least we watched a brilliant game. Yeah, right. At least we watched a brilliant game, guys. He didn't start, but he got on, and he had some nice little 1-2s over on that left side of the field with either Tsimikas or Minamino. He did have that great little dribble shot from right outside the box that just went wide of the post. I'm not sure if the keeper got a hand on that, but, guys, it was still an amazing match to watch. Player ratings. Let me see your player ratings in the chat. And let me know what you think of Adrian, okay? I wanted to see Kelleher in goal, but Adrian is still great. He did exceptionally well. He didn't keep the clean sheet, right? But he still did great. Liz Golden, yeah, Adrian played well. Right here, I'll put it up on screen for you guys. Adrian played well, but I wish he would stay in his goal, especially with inexperienced defenders. Yeah, he was mad at his defenders too. I mean, even after he was making like back-to-back saves, he was still yelling at his defenders. And to be fair, in the second half especially, we had Fabinho next to Reese Williams, right? Not the most experienced back line defenders, right? Fabinho, you could argue, is an experienced player, but you got to cut him some slack. And then you have Nico and Tsimikas. Tsimikas getting his first real action with the team. Thought Tsimikas looked good too. But even then, Reese Williams had to cover for Nico Williams a few times. Nico Williams was caught out. He went to make a tackle and just missed it. Reese Williams had to come over to the side and cover. So the things you have to think about. But I can't even pronounce this one, but I'm putting it up. I think all the players put in a 7 to 8 average, which is really good. And it's a good base for these players to start on going forward. Yeah, that's a good point. I think I really think everyone put in a very solid performance. I think the standouts were probably Curtis Jones. Tony Madden, I believe, said Minamino. A lot of these players stood out. I think overall, this is just something to build on. All right. And we have Arsenal next, I believe, in the Carabao Cup. It should be a good match. If you guys remember the one from last season, I don't know if it was in the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. I think it was the FA Cup, though. I could be wrong, but I think it's the FA Cup, that 5-5 match. One of the most entertaining matches I think I've ever watched. It was crazy. I remember thinking, when we were down 5-4 and we had that corner, and then I'm like, I have a feeling someone's going to get this one in. Then next thing you know, Origi just comes out of nowhere with a little, half bike, whatever you want to call it, but just a great game, guys. With this team, we could compete in all 4 competitions. Yeah, Yeah, exactly. I'm going to put this up here for you guys. So I think that's the benefit of bringing in Jota, Minamino, and having all these young guys is the fact that we are able to now put teams together that may be a mix of starters and young guys, but ultimately we have the depth now to where we can compete in all competitions. That's an absolutely great point, guys. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think the score predictions for the Arsenal match are? And what do you think are our chances to go on for this? You know, a couple Klopp's first season, I believe he went to the final, lost to Man City in the Carabao Cup. Coutinho tied it up in like the 80th minute, and then I think we lost on penalties or in extra time. I can't quite remember. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting, right? It's exciting to see the young guys. I like seeing the potential that we have. And then when you put them against sides like Lincoln City, you know, even though Lincoln City was in good form, you really see the pure talent that these guys have because they get flary in these games, right? They feel like they can, you know, they can really be themselves on the field. And I think that's the benefit to these matches. But Arsenal twice in 1 week. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? But it's time for us to get our revenge. You know what I mean, Tony? We have them in the league on Monday. Yeah, we have them in the league on Monday. I'm going to be a little upset. I'm not going to be able to catch that match live. I'll probably have to watch the highlights, or maybe I can tape it. I'm not sure. I'll still be in class. But yeah, let's see. We're facing Arsenal twice. Yeah, exactly. We're facing Arsenal twice. And I think this is the chance for us to, you know, just shut Arsenal up, okay? Ever since the FA Cup, or not the FA Cup, excuse me, the Community Shield, I think people, especially Steven, I'm not sure if you guys watched that Sunday summary, but Steven was very upset that we lost to Arsenal because we shouldn't have. We shouldn't have lost to Arsenal in the Community Shield. And this is our opportunity to, one, not only show Arsenal that that was just a fluke, all right, but two, the young guys get to play a top side. Regardless if Arsenal play their first team or not, it's a good game. Like last season, like I said, it was a 5-5 amazing game at Anfield. I mean, just wow, that was one of the most entertaining matches. 4-1 win for Liverpool, up the Reds. Darren Geetsman, I love it. Shayna, Arsenal will give a good fight, but hope we go through. Yeah, that's all we can hope for, guys. That's all we can hope for. Jota's time will come soon. Yeah, here's the thing, guys. Jota, every player, especially attackers, they got to ease into the system, right? Some players can get thrown in and do extremely well. You know what I mean? Salah's a great example, right? But, you know, when you have depth like this, you got to give the players time to. And another thing, Shaqiri's back now, right? Or, you know, back. I don't know if he's going to be, you know, healthy consistently. Hopefully he is. I thought he looked good, and it was good to see him, you know, get a goal. Really, it was just good to see him get a goal, guys. But yeah, I think going against Arsenal, that's going to be a good match. I think it's going to be a tough one for us, though. You know, let me know what you guys think as far as, like, you know, would you be upset if we didn't make it through, right? Because we struggle in these competitions. But now that we have the depth, there's an argument to be made that we can actually push through to the final and be competing for multiple trophies this season, domestic trophies, that is. You know, and then you look at our starting lineup, like Premier League and the Champions League for our main, like, 11, right? Thiago, Keita looked great today. That's another player that I forgot to mention. Keita looked great today. But you look at these other players, like, we have a team that is competitive in the Champions League and the Premier League, or that team that can be. And then you have the sides like we put out today where we were still dominant, despite the fact that a lot of our players were under 20 years old. You know what I mean? It was just good. It was just good to see, guys. I really enjoyed watching that game, to be honest with you. And overall, I just think it's a good sign that, because I believe we struggled against Shrewsbury last season, you know, and it's not good when we struggle in these games because it doesn't destroy the young guys' confidence, if you get what I'm saying, but it builds it. It really does build it. When you have a 7-2 win, right, and Origi, Grujic both get on the score sheet, and then you have young guys like Curtis Jones dominating, right? Minamino twice. He needed those goals, right? Now, Minamino and Curtis doesn't look like he's lacking any confidence at all. Neither does Minamino, but getting 2 goals in these kinds of games just does wonders for him going forward, right? Does wonders for him going forward. We got Darren saying, I don't want to sound cocky, but I have a feeling we can win the treble. What do you guys think? You think Darren's right? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you think we have the the chance to win a treble. I don't want to jinx it. I think that we could definitely win it, though. You know what I mean? Like, we're at a point now where we have the depth now with the conclusion of this transfer window. We will 100% have the depth. Okay. And I think that it could happen. I think that it could happen. If City can do it, we can do it, guys. You know what I mean? So, let me know real quick if you guys are new. A lot of you guys I've seen before, and I appreciate you guys coming back. Thank you very much. Let me know if you're new. Give me a hashtag new. I'm looking forward to the Arsenal match on Monday. And like I said, unfortunately, I won't be able to watch it, but I'm gonna try to tape it and watch it back, because I hate not watching the matches, like every match. I try to watch every single match. And if I miss a match, I feel like I missed out on like so many important things, regardless if I watch the highlights or anything. That's just how I feel. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for today. Good match. Great match overall. And like I said, the stats just showed that we were fantastic, right? We were fantastic. The young guys did their job, and that's all we can ask for. And we have a lot of positive things to look forward to going forward, right? Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones. And Curtis Jones is going to get first-team appearances in the Premier League this year. We know that already. So a lot of positives to take from this, guys. And, of course, let me know what you think in the comments after the fact. And hopefully, we're going live Sunday. Sunday's going to be a good time, guys. We're going to do the Sunday Summary Talk Show live for the second time. I'm absolutely pumped. I love coming on live and doing this stuff with you guys in the chat. It's just great. It's really fun. And Norm Peterson's Barstool. Hey, appreciate the comment earlier today, my man. Thanks for the support. Can't sell any players and bring in center back. Can't sell any players. Oh, I see what you're saying. Can't sell any players and bring in a center back. Yeah. We need the depth. At center back. We have the depth everywhere else, guys. We have the depth everywhere else. Let's see. Big Shot, my man of the match, unplayable tonight. Yeah, Big Shaq, I think is Big Shaq. Okay, that took me a minute to figure out who it was. His free kick and set pieces were immaculate tonight. His free kick was remarkable, wasn't it? I mean, it was just perfect. Absolutely perfect, yeah. And I'm just glad to see Shaqiri back. I'm glad to see Grujic scoring. I'm glad to see Origi scoring. These are the things that, the small things. It's the little things in life, guys, that really warm my heart. But back to what I was saying. Sunday, make sure that you guys tune into the Sunday Summary. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We're going to try to go for 8:30 again. It seemed like it was a good time last time, but probably go for about an hour. So make sure you're there. We'll be previewing the Arsenal match. And of course, we'll be discussing all the team news that we had throughout the week. A lot of rumors going on. There's rumors of like Rhian Brewster closing in on a move to Sheffield United. Apparently Crystal Palace are interested as well. A lot of stuff going on, guys. So just make sure that you tune in on Sunday, and look forward to see everyone there chatting with all you guys. It should be a good time. So until the Sunday Summary, guys, take care.